Hey guys, P5yko here, welcome back to my channel. This is a quick little guide on how to rush as Fallen, and of course I'm only making this because I've been asked to. So, let's just call this right spawn and up there left spawn. If you have a right spawn, what you want to do is rush directly here. I'll go over the catwalk after. If you're a sniper, what you can do is provide direct assistance to anyone rushing in front. So you just peek out like this from time to time. Let the person rush forward following the left side of the map, and actually following the right side. You're going to basically provide cover here. Now, once your teammate has rushed forward, try and keep an eye on the corner at all time, because if someone's here, you'll just... There you go. It's real quick. It's just minimizing reaction time. So basically, what you want to do is have an assault rifle rush to the corner, clear the corner. But when I say clear the corner, I don't mean to actually peek out or do anything. This is where the sniper rifle comes in handy. First of all, you want to clear this area here. If you haven't seen anything peeking, it's probably that there's nothing, but you can never be sure, so always have your assault rifle behind you. Now what you want to do is come up to the corner right here and check this area. Now this is a spot that a lot of noobs use, and I would advise against it because I already talked about it in the first video. It really offers no cover at all, and you're really exposed since you have absolutely no assistance from this spot here if someone is trying to shoot you here. As you can see, there's no line of sight on me other than in front. So of course the peeker always has the advantage. So if you are going to stay up there, stay crouched. Then what you want to do is come around, jump, and while jumping you will see if someone is right behind, because their head will show. It's just going to be a few pixels, so pay attention. And as soon as that person hops up, you can decal and snipe their head. So after this, what you want to do is have a natural crossfire. One possibility would be to have your sniper rifle guy come here, use this staircase to provide assistance, so you can peek like this, and of course up or down. There's no real big mouse travel, so it's an easy shot. But while you're doing this, you want to just rush up, check here always. Don't worry about your left, because if you have a teammate, you can check this. Just make sure to be against the wall when you come and check. Then what you want to do is start checking like this. And what you can do, of course, this is what I do a lot on defense when I'm coming back to defend catwalk, is to jump, because jumping will allow you to see if there's anyone already on site. So once you're here, keep a little eye out for this spot here and this spot here. Up there is not so important, because when you're going to cross, just jump, and that person should not have enough time to react. Now of course, once you're here, keep an eye on catwalk while your person plants the bomb. This is also something very important. Always plant the bomb right here, because if you plant it here, it's going to be perfect. If you plant it here, people will be able to defuse it by standing right there. So always plant it on the inner side. Even if someone has to come here, it's a much easier shot for the person who's coming out to just move up ramp or on anti-cat higher and take that person out. So that about does it for long A. You don't need to send anyone catwalk, but just... I'm not going to tell you how to defend, I mean that's up to you. Now if you're going to rush long A, I would advise against running through here, because this is such an easy kill. What you'd want to do maybe is jump here, check if there's someone down in the little area in lower tunnel. Otherwise check this spot right here, okay, because that's where a lot of snipers go. Once that's clear, move up, exactly like as if you were rushing as Justice. Continue moving up like this. Then what you want to do is check, jump in, because you might not see it at first, but you might also be able to see if there's someone. The mistake is human. So what you can do from here is throw a flash if you want to, move up, because this is a very dangerous area. If you're taking it, it's extremely easy to defend. So you can always send one fake. So the fake would be to rush and jump here. When you come out and throw your flash, this person moves up, and if you hear any sound, so that would mean someone fleeing the scene, just run up, jump and gun. So this here is never used, and I hope it will never be used because it's a real shit spot. It's not like in CSS. And then of course once you're up here, what you want to do is move, don't stay on this side like this. You want to move up behind the rock as soon as possible. Aim at the ground, jump, check if there's anyone on that little step. Then second spot you have to check is right there. As I told you, quite a few noobs camp there. What you can do is try and check just right there, see if there's any heads popping. Otherwise, this is a good nade. You have to try and, yeah, it's aiming around here. So you basically throw it right behind. If there's anyone behind the rock, they get touched, you get the info. If you don't get any info, forget that area, move around, aiming at this corner, because that's where they're going to be. Of course, if you're moving in by two, while one person is moving in checking this corner, the other person stays here at catwalk and checks right here, just in case. Once this person has moved past the palm tree, that there should not be your concern. You should move up and check directly here. So that makes two people checking that side. After that, if you need to, you can always crouch. So if you're getting shot from long, crouch and move. Otherwise, just come up, move up behind. What you can do is always check here. So that's where I go usually. And keep an eye on pit. So if you have a smoke, this is very good. You can just chuck it, well of course, throw it there. It's going to ignite. The person will not necessarily be able to see if you are planting, but someone can check this corner here while you plant. So of course smokes are not really good in this game, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, so just last, hello me. So pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty. I'm a pretty boy. Okay, that was awkward. Sorry. Rushing tunnels, I've got 9 minutes to do it, so that should be largely enough. What you want to do is never take the ramp, it's a loss of time. Just want to come around, don't jump on here, it's a loss of time. Just come around, jump straight down, move up. Now the first person here should always take care of the tunnel, this part of the tunnel. Second person coming in the tunnel, this is, by the way, this is time based. So it's a valid, it's scientific. Put scientific to something that takes a lot of importance. So yeah, second person comes in, checks here, probably moves right here. While the other people move in, if the person gets shot, you just move out, shoot. It's as simple as that. Last person in the tunnel should come up here, just crouch right here, and wait for anyone to come through the tunnels if anyone does. So this here will give enough time for anyone to move into B. Now what you want to do, the first person coming in tunnels, of course, check this corner, it's always a possibility, but try and stay at head level. So this is head level right now. Move in straight away here, and now this is very important, focus points, priorities and line of sight. Now what's important to know is that you should probably move in like this onto the side to gain as much vision as possible. Doing so, you will see if there's anyone camping here, and if there's no one, you can already see if there's someone camping over there. So of course always moving in, next action is to check the doors. So what you can do from this point is move forward like this to free the line of sight for anyone following in behind. Check the line, check here, then move in Second person should move in. Actually, no, I'm going to do the second person right now. First person should come rushing up right behind here. Okay. Then taking the corner, checking this, and lastly checking here. Second person should come in. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. It's, oh, of course I don't have a nade. But second person wants to come in, throw a nade, aiming right here. It will fall right behind this block. Now the purpose of this is because first person is rushing in already. He is vulnerable, but he has to focus right here. So if you can, the second person coming in right behind, if you can throw a nade right behind the rock, that takes one threat out immediately. Of course you can get hit, but the objective is to get that clear for the first person to move in securely, and so he can continue. Second person coming in should come in, check here, check around first, and basically what you're going to do is once the first person is in there, you're already going to have a crossfire. So what you can do from then is move in, check here inside, see if there's any noise. Then what you can do, well, it's up to you. So that's basically how you want to rush. A two-man defense, the perfect defense for me, in my opinion, would be one person inside sight right here at the rocks, having an eye on both door and window, and the second man in tunnels, only checking here and here. Okay, so those are the two. That's a two-man defense, which is nearly untakeable if the players are skilled enough and know when to move back. Now of course this player here, if there's a big call, if like flashes come flying in, you fall back, you take care of anyone here, shoot a couple bullets, move back here, make sure that there's no one coming in. So that about does it. I was thinking I could make a little video on how to respect line of sights, and also how to well, basically what I was talking about when I was there. Line of sight and focus points. So if you want me to make a little quick video on that, I can show you how to force natural crossfires. So of course the first player in the line, like the point man, will never have to focus on anything like that. The only thing he'll have to take care of is to focus on his own focus spots, and the line of sights will align automatically with his teammates after that. So that about does it. What you can do if you're going to rush in, I've got 4 minutes, rushing in from here is throw nade up there, take care of anyone there, that'll make them move back. Rush in here, this is usually where most people will be, but I'd prefer, because you've got more of a view, to actually move in, check if there's anyone there. Second person can move in like that, like more back, check the window. You're still protected right here because there's the block right behind. What you can do is always check right here. As you can see, there's a little gap. I've already killed quite a few people who are camping there. That's a good little spot to check. Other than that, just make sure that you don't show yourself too much. You could smoke this area, but it's not very effective because the line of sight goes way above, and it's just geometry, so I don't think I should explain that to you. It's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, so tell me if you want me to talk about that, and I will. So on that note, thanks for watching. I hope this was not too long, and have fun.